Hey everybody, it's me, UR360, and I'm in front of the camera, which is really weird. I'm not used to this. But anyway, this video is for me to announce the name of my second channel. It's called UR360 Chats. The link to it will be down below. This is to ask you guys for help with my first video on that channel. The first video I'm going to do on that channel is going to be me answering some questions you guys might have. Of course, not anything super personal like what's your social security number and what is your address, like stuff like that, no. But if you have like just questions about, you know, collecting, if you have advice questions you want to ask me, a lot of you are in school and I haven't been in school for a long time, so maybe I can help you guys with that. But anything you want to ask me that's maybe non-K-pop related, you'll go ahead and you'll put that in the comment section down here, and I'll be answering that on my other channel. My other channel is going to be mostly non-K-pop. I'll probably be taste testing some things because I have a package coming from H Mart really soon full of yummy Korean goodies. I can't wait to try them and see how they taste, and I'll be showing that on my channel. And just other stuff that I find. I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm kind of hefty, and so I'll be doing a lot of eating. But I'll be talking about other stuff too. Things that are not K-pop related will be on my other channel, and that might also include me talking about dramas, because I watch K-dramas every once in a while, but I'm not a really good K-drama watcher. Like, I'll binge for a couple of days and then I won't watch again for a couple of months. But if you guys have a suggestion on which show you'd like me to talk about, I can do that, or I could talk about some of the shows I've already seen. But we can do all that on the other channel, and this channel is going to stay exactly the way it's always been, with me focusing on the K-pop itself. Also on my other channel, I'll probably have like news that I'll be talking about. Not like I'll be creating news, but like if there's something that everybody's kind of talking about in K-pop that's newsworthy, I'll be putting that over on that other channel. I'll still talk about those kind of things a little bit in my unboxings if they're related to the unboxing, but more of that will be focused on the other channel. But for this video, the other thing that I want to talk about is why I'm not reviewing Unpretty Rap Star. And I had to really think about that before I came to the conclusion that I wasn't going to review it, because I really loved Unpretty Rap Star the first season. Unpretty Rap Star the first season was one of my favorite shows ever. I just think it's such a clever idea to have a women MC competition show, and there hasn't been a show like that that I've ever seen since VH1 did their female rap show, what, almost 10 years ago. Like, it's been a long time since there's been a female rap competition show. And of course, with it being Korean media, I knew that some of it, a lot of it, was probably pre-planned, scripted, whatever else. But there were a couple of things that came up, or that came to my attention, that I really just can't ignore, and because of those things, I don't think I can continue to watch the show. The first being, I really hate the way the show is edited. I think that they put every single contestant in a poor light, and they made people seem very out of character. I also don't appreciate the way that the raps are edited. Like, I can understand that Koreans like to do the jump cuts a lot with their segments to kind of intensify the emotion, but I would like to see just a straight through performance of a song at some point, so I can really judge people's performances, rather than, you know, having somebody say 2 lines and it jumps to somebody else's face, and then they say the same 2 lines again and it jumps to another person's face. It's really hard for me to keep up when it's like that. So I would like that to be different editing wise, and also because they edit in these like silent moments that make it seem like there's a lot of tension in a room, and that's not really what's going on. I mean, if you filmed me for 24 hours a day, at some point in that day, I might be in a room staring in some direction, quiet for at least a couple of seconds. Now, if you edit it to where you see me quiet for 2 seconds and then they edit in a picture of one of my coworkers, you might think there's some tension there, and that's not the case. I'm just being quiet for that moment because there's nothing to say. So I don't like the editing, and that's one reason why I'm not watching the show. But the other reason I'm not watching the show is because I think that they need to go ahead and issue a statement about what's going on with Trudy. From what I've heard, Trudy is not biracial, or she's not black. She's actually just Korean, and she's tanning her skin to appear darker, and she's having her hair done to look frizzier so that she will look like she is biracial. And if that is true, because they haven't made a statement about it, if it is true, I absolutely can't continue to watch this show. Trudy, when I watched the first episode, I thought that she was so cute, and I really liked her voice, and I liked her flow. Even though I don't understand Korean, the way that her voice sounded, the rhythm of it, I really was into it. But now they're saying that she's cosplaying as an African American person on this show that international fans are watching. I can't watch this show. As an African American person myself, I can't watch this show. I'll put it to you this way. I think that most Korean people would be offended if I went on American Idol and I powdered my skin to be super light and I drew on my eyeliner to make my eyes appear smaller, and I told people that, you know, I love K-pop, and then I started singing in Korean. But when people asked me who I wasn't clear about whether or not I am Korean or I am biracial. But I give you the appearance that I am Korean, but I'm really not. I feel like, you know, there's no need to do that. I think you can be yourself and still pay tribute to another culture. And I want the network to be responsible enough to issue a statement either saying, yes, she is biracial and the reports that are out there are false and slanderous and we're going to start getting at commenters, or I want them to come out and say, yes, she is dressing up as an African American person for the purpose of this competition and she's an actress and this is all staged and fake. That's what I need them to say, and they're probably not going to say either one of those things, but that's where I need them to be. And until they can be there, I can't watch the show, because for me it's not a competition show anymore. And I never had a problem with Hyorin being there, because Hyorin has rapped before. She's never been known for her rapping, but if you look at her solo album, things that Sistar has done in the past, she has rapped before. So I didn't have a problem with her being in a rap competition, because she was a rapper, or she has rapped before. But I don't think she went on the competition and said, oh, forget that I'm Hyorin from Sistar, I'm only a rapper, I've never sang before. She didn't go on the show like that. She went on the show as Hyorin from Sistar, but trying to explore her interest in rap music. So, I mean, I feel like an amateur could be on that competition. And from the people that are on that competition, it's all professionals. So when people were mad that Hyorin was on the show because they're saying, oh, she took somebody else's spot, no, she didn't. The producers wanted Hyorin on the show because they want people to watch. But I feel like she could be on the show because she is talented. And so she could compete against these other ones. And if she does bad, she'll be off the show. If she does good, she'll improve. And she'll show people that she's got talent in a new area. But with Trudy, if her skin is fake and her hair is fake and she's making her voice deeper to mimic Yoonmire, then how do I know her lyrics are real? I mean, because honestly, we don't really see, or at least in the first 2 episodes that I watched, we don't really see a lot of writing of lyrics. We see a lot of people with their phones in their hands. And so what if all this is pre-written? You know, what if nobody's freestyling anything? And so Trudy doesn't even write lyrics. She's just there acting like a rap competitor. And if that's the case, then this is not a competition. You're right about that, Jesse. This is not a competition. This is a scripted show, and you should bill it as such. You shouldn't try to make people think that there's a chance that anybody but who was selected was going to win because it's been scripted since day one. So yeah, with those factors in mind, that's the reason why I'm not watching Unpretty Rap Star. And you know, I don't know if it's still doing as well this year as it did last year. I don't think it is, because I don't hear nearly as many people talking about it as they did last year. But either way it goes, I'm not going to be watching it, and that's the reason why I haven't reviewed it on my channel. And this is a lot for my first time in front of the camera. I know you guys probably can't tell, but I am super nervous. One, because you guys are finally finding out that your mom loves K-pop, because as you can tell, I'm a bit older. But two, I just never know what to do with myself on camera. Like, even when I'm with my family and it's like, oh, let's all take a picture together, I am that one that hides behind everybody else, because I don't want people to take pictures of me. So this is really uncomfortable for me. And probably the biggest challenge that has kept me from being on camera is, you know, I'm just like the rest of you. I'm really self-conscious about myself. I'm self-conscious about the way I look. I have this huge forehead. So things like that, they bother me. And then the other thing that, you know, I was worried about is that part of the beauty of my channel being the way it is the fact that because I'm not in front of the camera, you guys can imagine me being whoever you want me to be. And I mean, for the most part, you guys know I'm an African American female from America, specifically from the South. But I mean, you can imagine me looking however you want me to look. You can imagine me being like one of your friends, and I feel like me putting my face in front of the screen really takes away a lot of that mystery. well, I won't say mystery, but it takes away a lot of that ambiguity. It's kind of like when you read a book and then they turn the book into a movie. I don't know if you guys have ever done that before, where you read a book and in your mind you know exactly what that character is like. Even though the book tells you they have this kind of hair, they have this kind of skin, they wear these kind of clothes, these are the words they're saying, still there's a part of that story in your mind that is created by you to go along with the narrative. And then when you see the movie and they cast the actor, you're like, that's not at all what that person was supposed to look like. I imagine them looking like this, that, and the other. That has been a big factor in my mind as to why I haven't been in the front of the camera this whole time. But, you know, I'm here now, and hopefully you guys will accept that, and this will probably be one of the last times I'm in front of the camera on this channel. Like I said, on Shaw 360 Chats, I'll probably be in front of the camera a bit more, but on this channel, this is probably going to be the last time I'll be in front of the camera, because like I said, I don't want who I am physically to get in the way of you guys being able to enjoy my commentary on K-pop, my commentary on K-pop packaging, and my general love for the art form, because K-pop is a very special culture to me. Both the music, the dancing, the variety, the artistry, the training, all of it is just so special to me, and I respect it so much. And that's why I keep myself in the background and I keep the music in the forefront, because for me that's the most important part. So hopefully you guys will accept this video, you guys will accept me, and we can continue to be awesome friends. And yeah, if this video was too awkward for you guys and you really don't like it, I'll take it off my channel. I mean, that would suck that you guys would be like, boo, you're ugly, get off the stage. But yeah, if it's too much of a problem, like I said, there'll be a few people that'll probably watch it, and then I'll take it off and we'll just, you know, go back to business as usual. But yeah, that's everything. So thank you guys so much for your continued patronage of this channel. Thank you guys for being my friends, and thank you guys for, I don't know, giving me a chance to be long-winded. I'll talk with you later. Bye.